Definitely a company that knows what they're doing.
Let's do it.
What's happening, guys? Hope your day's going well. Today we're going to review Bomba by Xtremis Cartel. We're going to go over the ingredients so you know what you put in your body and go over the effects on this bad boy. If you are new to the channel, you like stuff like that, I review all kinds of different things, hit the subscribe button. Love to have you along for the ride. So first, we're going to jump into the flavor. But no, first I want to thank my man Jake from Cartel because he sent me this, plus some other products. And in the other reviews that I didn't thank him. I appreciate you, man. So jumping right into the flavor again here, we have grape candy. Just so you know, Xtremis Cartel is really nailing the flavors. If you like grape, you're going to love this. They did a really good job on it. And then jumping right into the ingredient profile, put it right in front of me. We have 1 scoop, 11.7 grams, 2 scoops, 22.4. 1 packed flat level scoop is 10 grams. So you got your little dome on there to be at that 11.7. If you put the dome on there, you don't need a scale. You're going to be fine with this. And this is fine. Just so you guys know, this is a formula. They did a really good job on this, designed to be taken at 1 scoop or 2 scoops and be right in the efficacious dose for a lot of these ingredients, for almost every one of these ingredients. So they did a fine job on this formula here. So we have calories at 25, we have carbohydrates at 1. And I'm going to breeze through the rest of the top label ingredients here, the vitamins and minerals, because these vitamins and minerals are actually located in the ingredients down below. So we're just going to go and let you guys know what type of vitamins and minerals you have in this thing. We have vitamin A, we have calcium from calcium phosphate, we have, which is the Calci-K in here. We have some iron. We have some potassium from the Calci-K that's in here. We'll talk about it down below. Then we have some magnesium from the traces. Then we have some chloride and sodium from the pink Himalayan salt. And then finally, we have some potassium from the Calci-K in here. So we'll jump right into it. We'll talk about those ingredients as we get down below. But first, I want to talk about this amino acid matrix here. So I'm always talking about the main thing you focus on essential amino acids or BCA formulas is making sure you're getting the right amount of leucine per serving. And I always say 2.2. I like to say 2.4, actually. That's what I really look for. But during the studies, 2.2 and above is what you want to get. In this EAA formula, at 1 scoop, you're getting 2.5 grams. That's fantastic. 2 scoops is 5 grams. So it just depends on your preference. At that dose, those 2 dosages, you're going to definitely get some muscle protein spikes from that amount of leucine in there. So always focus on those amounts, just for you, so you guys know, 2.2 to 2.4 or higher, so you're not wasting your money and you're getting the best bang for your buck. And they hit you right on 1 scoop and 2 scoop. Love them for that. Then we have a hydration complex consisting of taurine, 1 to 2 grams. So if you guys want to know more about taurine than I'm going to tell you now, go check the link on top. And it's a short 1-minute video. But taurine in this particular formula is used as a hydration and electrolyte balancer. So this is going to help with the power output and energy and hydration within the gym. Then we have some coconut water powder at 1 gram at 2 scoops, 500 milligrams at 1 scoop. This ingredient has lauric acid, it has medium chain triglycerides, which are going to help with metabolism, they're going to help with blood sugar levels, and it has some minerals in it. So great to put in. You see in a lot of intra formulas and pre-workouts, post-workout formulas. Then we have an ingredient that I love, is calcium, potassium, phosphate as Calci-K. And I like this ingredient in intra formulas because this is going to supply, not only is it going to help supply really absorbable calcium, which is going to help regulate contractions and the binding of the actin and myosin fibers so you can continue pushing out in the gym, but it has potassium. With potassium helps with signaling across cell membranes to create those contractions, but it has the phosphates. So whether you're producing creatine, you have creatine in the cell, or you're taking creatine pre-workout, those phosphates are going to help with the attachment to the creatine to produce creatine phosphate to enter the cells for the ATP production. So as ATP breaks down to ADP, we need those phosphates within those cells to actually add a phosphate to ADP to turn it back into ATP. So I like this ingredient here all in all. Then we have some sodium chloride at pink Himalayan salt at 250 and 500 milligrams. Great dose. I think sodium belongs in every intra formula. I think sodium should be taken some amount, whether it's small or a heavier amount pre-training. It really helps with hydration and power output in the gym. Sodium is something that's used in the body to create sodium ions, which helps with signaling and firing across neural fibers. It is also a great ingredient for contractional capability because of that signaling effect. And we've got hydration, of course, for sodium. Then we have traces, which is a magnesium glycine chitlate complex here. This is probably one of the best forms of magnesium. I take this at night. I think 250 milligrams. Some guys take 500, but 200, more than that actually makes me wonky. But this is going to relax the muscles. It's also going to help with cramping. It helps by blocking calcium to actually relax the muscles. So great combination, having calcium, potassium, and phosphate in your intra formulas. I love that. Then we have an intra post recovery complex, Vita Cherry, right here at 250 and 500 grams. And this is a formula. So this is tart cherry. And what I like about tart cherry, it's about the Vita Cherry compared to tart cherry extract, is it's been shown to be about 15 times stronger than almost any tart cherry extract out there. And this helps with inflammation. It has benefits that have been shown with triglycerides, free radical damage. So it's a great recovery ingredient in here. I'll do a short on it to get more involved, but this video is going to go too long if I really dive into it. But I will do a short on this so you guys know the effects of Vita Cherry. Then we have some Active, which I did a short on it. I'll put a link up top, which just activates PAC7 and a myogenesis within the muscles. That's another protein, 2 proteins in the body. Sorry, I can't think of it right now. I got all this stuff going in my mind, but go check out that 1 minute short. You'll find out what it is for muscle protein synthesis activation and also recovery through autophagy, which is the actions of taking senescent cells and actually repairing them or getting rid of them in the gym, which are older cells, damaged cells in the body. So great for recovery, great for possible endurance during the gym, and power output, because you're constantly, if you take this every day, it's going to help rejuvenate your body on a cellular level. Then we have some absorption matrix here, estrogen 25 and 50, which is a great dose. This is going to help with all these ingredients getting in your body, and I love estrogen because it helps with, it's been shown to help double the absorption, I believe, of amino acids in complexes and formulas. So perfect to put it in this thing. So Bomba by Xtremis Cartel. How did it do? So as you can see, we'll just talk about this a little bit. So how did it do? I felt fantastic on this formula. So I haven't taken it for about a week. I had about a scoop left. I was like, I'm going to save a scoop. But then you start jumping into, I jump into other formulas and stuff. And so far, this has probably been, I can't say it's been the best. It's been one of the best formulas for power in the gym and recovery and endurance. So it really does work if you're pounding it out like I do in the gym. So when I train by myself, I'm in and out of there in less than an hour. And I am short rest, heavyweight, lightweight. I'm doing all kinds of different things, but just really focusing on engagement in the gym. And on this particular formula, I felt like I could keep going, and I felt recovered coming out afterwards, more than if I just did straight EAAs. I'm just being honest with you. So I did a fantastic job in that type of training. I didn't really use it any other way. I didn't use it on my workouts when I work out with Austin, which is usually, work out with someone else. It's an hour and a half, possibly even longer, just depending on if we're talking. But I'm sure it would do a fantastic job. I think this is one of those masterpiece formulas, in my opinion, the way that they have this together. Perfectly dosed on the leucine here for the EAAs. You got perfect dosages in 1 scoop and 2 scoop on all the other ingredients. I love the hydration complex in here, the thought put into as far as the balancing, the initiation, the regulation. They did a really fantastic job on this formula. I don't have much more to say. I can't really this isn't a pre-workout, so I can't tell you, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I had, best training of my life and this had me flying and stuff like that. But it was good flavor. Great endurance in the gym. I did feel an upscaled endurance in the gym, and I felt really recovered afterwards. So that's pretty much what I can give to you guys today. So if you're interested, I'll throw a link down below. But once again, Bomba by Xtremis Cartel. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the review, and more importantly, that you got some kind of information out of it. We'll see you guys next time on the channel.